Good morning. Today I wanted to give a little more detail on simplifying a complex fraction. This particular fraction is in your notes, and in the notes I show two ways to solve it. One way is anytime you have a fraction you want to get rid of, you can multiply by the denominator. You'd multiply the numerator and the denominator, and you would get rid of it. But probably for you guys, the more consistent way, the way to really think about this is just really negative 3/4 divided by, because all a fraction bar is and has ever been is a division sign, 3/4 divided by 10. Then we just follow everything we've known about dividing fractions. Negative 3/4. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal, so change the sign to multiply. Use the reciprocal, flip it over. The 1 came from any whole number is over 1, and simply multiply. So I have negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. 4 times 10 is 40. Negative 3/40. Now, what if my complex fraction had two fractions in it? Let's say 5/8 over 1/2. That is a ridiculous looking math problem, but easy to solve because it is simply 5/8 divided by 1/2. Well, what if they were negative 5/8 and negative 1/2? Okay. We now have negative 5/8 times the reciprocal. And notice I usually just keep the sign with the numerator. A negative times a negative is a positive, so I have positive 10. 8 times 1 is 8. And then I simplify to 5/4 or 1 1/4. I hope this really helps. I'm really proud of how much you guys are trying. Thanks.